Another pleasant day. It's a little bit chillier heading further north, aren't we?
Yeah,
I can feel a difference in the temperature to where we were a bit ago. And we've come to a place, I'll get the pronunciation wrong, it's Skarsa, it's spelt like that, but it's a traditional fishing village.
in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah, literally in the middle of nowhere. Parked behind a glass museum, there's the van behind me. And then if I spin round behind me over here, the building behind there is a glass museum, but I don't think it's open. Found this park up on Parkfortnight. Seems to be okay to stay here for the night, so we'll see what happens. And we're just going to have a little wander around this little traditional fishing village. So this is the glass place. Just reading a notice here. My limited Swedish understanding, it looks like you can do courses on glass blowing. Not sure when it's open or anything like that. It all looks pretty closed at the minute. Anyway, here's a little map here of this historic fishing village. So that's the extent of it.
I think, well, we parked here, right?
Yeah, we're in that car park there. The Albertina fish restaurant is supposed to be this famous fish restaurant, so we'll see if maybe we can get booked in there tonight. But yeah, unfortunately I don't understand Swedish. I could get Google Translate out, but there you go. Let's have a look round. Just nip back to the van to get another layer on. That wind's a little bit chillier than I expected. But these are all the houses, all little red wooden buildings. They're all tiny little houses. Boathouse. This is all lupins here, so I bet when they come out in flower that looks really nice. It's amazingly quiet, lots of just bird song basically. A couple of people around. But just a very sleepy place. So that is where it opens out from, the little inlet that is this fishing village out into the sea, which I think it was is it the Bothnian Sea or Gulf of Bothnian? So there's still fishing boats here. Anyway, I've now come all the way around to the other side. I'm a bit stumped for words really how to describe this. It's just so unique. All the little houses are all different and they've all got their own different outlooks, and then looking out on that little inlet or lake there with all the rocks and the birds. Forest behind. Probably mosquito hell in the summer months here, but
well, it's all geared for living outside, isn't it? So.
I mean, we have heard that Sweden's particularly bad for mosquitoes. But we might be lucky, we might be a bit early for them in a minute. I think I read it was like from June onwards, and we're just a fraction earlier than that. Head down to this little beachy area. Do you want me to get your ball out for you? Hey? Little dinky little marina.
So I've just finished my morning 5k run in this place where we stayed last night. And I can just come down here now before the wind gets up. Well, that beautiful morning stillness with Rio. So for the sweat to dry off. And this is my view. Absolutely stunning. We're still sitting here on this jetty, just admiring the beautiful morning sounds, and suddenly every seagull and swallow and Arctic tern that's in the area suddenly just went absolutely mad. And it was a sea eagle that flew past over the top. A sea eagle, definitely a sea eagle, we just identified it. And obviously every single bird in the vicinity went absolutely mad and tried to attack it as it flew past. Jane's down there trying to do some underwater shooting.
So I've been reading up on this sea around here because the water doesn't look like your typical sea water, and apparently it's brackish water because the amount of rivers that feed into this small sea between Sweden and Finland. The saline level is quite low. Apparently it's 0.3%, and normally for sea water it's about 3.6%, roughly, from what I read. So we thought I'd have a look to see what lives in the water here. It always looks a bit murky.
Joined by the barn swallows flying around me, Arctic terns, common seagulls. That sea eagle flies past. I'll try my best this time and get it on camera if I can, but quite a moment when it happened. So that building over there that you can just see the smoke coming out of, that's a little tiny cafe and a little fish shop, and they produce their own smoked salmon and bits and pieces. We were going to buy some, but it's a little bit expensive. But that's where they produce it all there. We still might go back there and get some. It's Jane in action here. She's taking some pictures on a super duper camera. Watched on by Rio, who's sat at my feet. Can't get enough of this. Can't drink all this up. It's amazing. Of course, when you sit still for a bit, the wildlife comes to you, doesn't it? You know.
Well, we're leaving Skarsa. What a lovely place.
Spectacular. Loved it.
Yeah, really quiet, but then obviously we're seeing it just out of season. I think the season starts here at the beginning of June, doesn't it, from what we can...
Yeah, from what we gathered in June.
But beautiful, stunning place. I mean, I know we were treated with the weather.
Must be the most picturesque run I've ever had in the morning, I think.
But yeah, so we're heading up a little bit further north today on our little slow trek to the north.